Chapter 20, An Empty Book. Xue Fanxin found the formula for the Spirit Awakening Potion. After memorizing all the contents, she stretched and planned to go out for some air and think of a way to get the herbs she needed. At this moment, the servant in charge of cleaning the study walked in. Seeing that Xue Fanxin was inside, he quickly bowed. "Greetings, young miss. You're here to clean the study, right? Take your time. I'll go find something to eat." Xue Fanxin threw the medical book on the table and left. However, just as she reached the door, she heard someone whisper behind her. These words made her immediately stop in her tracks. She turned back and asked solemnly, "What did you just say?" The servant was frightened by Xue Fanxin's seriousness and thought that he had said something wrong, making her unhappy. He quickly knelt down and apologized. "Please forgive me, miss. I won't do it again." "I'm not blaming you. Do you have to be so frightened? Don't be nervous. I just want to understand something." Xue Fanxin took the medical book she was reading before and took a closer look. The name of this medical book was very strange. It was called Myriad Spirit Record. It was a thin little book with very little content recorded on it. There were only a few spirit potions and pill formulas on it, nothing else. To think that such a book could be called the Myriad Spirit Record. Wasn't the title exaggerated? "What would you like to know, miss?" The servant was relieved after making sure that Xue Fanxin was not angry. In the Duke's estate, provoking the young miss would have even more serious consequences than provoking the Duke. "What did you say just now?" "There isn't a word in this book." Xue Fanxin placed the book in her hands in front of the servant and opened one of the pages for him to take a closer look. Just as she was about to leave, she had vaguely heard the servant say that she was looking at an empty book. It was because of this that she stopped in surprise. There were clearly words in the book. Even if this servant was illiterate, he could tell that there was something written in the book, right? "Young miss, there isn't a word in this book. It's all blank. I've been cleaning the study for 5 years. I basically know all the books in here. Some of them are completely blank." "Blank books? Find those blank books for me." Xue Fanxin was still holding the Myriad Spirit Record. Her intuition told her that this book was not simple. There were words on it, but the cleaning servant had said the book was blank. How could that be? Could it be that only she could see the words on it? The servant did as Xue Fanxin asked and found all the blank books for her. "Young miss, these 2 books are blank too." Xue Fanxin took the 2 books from the servant's hands and looked at them carefully. After flipping through them, she saw that there were not only words, but also pictures on them. They were not blank at all. Of the 2 books, one was called Reverse Spirit Art while the other was Mind Clearing Curse. Just by looking at the names, one could tell that these 2 books were not ordinary. "I'll take these 3 books with me. Go do your work." Xue Fanxin took these special books away, planning to take them back and study them properly. Only she could see the words in the book. There must be something wrong. She had to go back and study it in depth. Even if she could not figure it out, based on the content of these 3 books, she would gain a lot of benefits.